Hello and a very good evening. You're watching the MAMI TV English News Bulletin. I'm ALBINA RIAMEI. Chief Minister ALBINA has informed the House as part of war on drugs campaign, 2,536 people have been arrested in drug-related cases from 2017 to 2022. A total of 2,158 people have been remanded in judicial custody. 14 have been convicted and 11 people, including a Myanmar national, have been sent to jail under PIT and the PS Act 1988. He said this during the question hour at the 12th Manipur Legislative Assembly session while replying to question raised by MLA T.H. Lokeshwar. Replying to MLA Lokeshwar's question, Chief Minister Biren said 193.9 kg heroin powder, 2,690 kg of brown sugar, 1,626.5 kg and 225 liters of opium, 1,85,472 numbers and 542.3 kg of WY tablets along with other drugs have been recovered from 2017 to 2022. The Chief Minister informed that in the last 5 years, 2,536 have been arrested with 697 people charge sheeted, while 2,158 people have been remanded in judicial custody and 14 have been convicted. Under PIT and the PS Act 1988, 11 people, including a Myanmar national, have been jailed. Stating that the state is taking up stringent steps to control the drug situation in the state by setting special court for drugs, he said. Steps to provide training to state police by central team to make drugs-related arrests and to avoid technical loopholes is underway. He expressed displeasure over the connection of government employees in drug-related cases and department are looking into criminal antecedent for police personnel. Chief Minister asserted that the process of transfer and posting for government employees involved in drugs-related cases have started.
Court link kare aduna athuba matamda result adum thuna positive oina lakane na khalle maramde hujik se koi mapanda gi kauraga training si am tawle kamaina phani phaba matamda magistrate ma yawgadabani madugi case kamai tawni kanana witness wo hengani hekta police station da puba yabar court par haibana sima so many technically mayam am lei haiba singdu hujik ti loophole du leitana baina ko yam kanna mapanda gi NBS ki karigi central gi team CBI gi adagi NIA gi karigi mayam yauna training se koi yam phajina paikhalaga honajari sidai da laibak thibi se koi gi government ki employee drugs bu phana na batarumba kangbu gi marak gi yorpus masina phaga do ba miduna karbar du yoksalakuni na masi gi possible lemis phaga do miduna karbar si yoksalakuni na madu gi pot difficulties leiba aduna huje ko yam kanna police manung da so ko madu gi antecedent kana kari karam ba background leiba mino se ko thigal hali transfer posting ai khoi yam kanna ai khoi keno da gi loktho hali border area da leiba mi singa drug samna ba yam mi singa khoi border area da natraga to police station ga tamdana ba khoi kana khonari.
Chief Minister ALBINA has said a special investigation team SIT has been formed to arrest vehicle lifters and recovered stolen vehicles. He made the statement while replying to a supplementary question raised by MLA Okram Sujakumar during the 12th Manipur Legislative Assembly session. Replying to the query, Chief Minister ALBINA said the state government takes the matter of stolen vehicles seriously as it often turns communal and mob justice. In the past 5 years, the state SIT has recovered 284 stolen vehicles and arrested 243 individuals so far till July 2022, while 3,519 cases have been registered against individuals and gangs of vehicle lifters. To intensify surveillance, CCTV cameras have been installed in different places which will be operated by a common command center. Checking at Mori border town is in full swing to verify stolen vehicles from Manipur to Myanmar and vice versa by checking the registration plate and document, Chief Minister Biren said.
Vehicle thefts si deal down na bakoi tuan ba team semgre aduga loina na madugi theft tawru matung ni koina 25 July bhabu da koina 284 vehicles koi recover to bunga mis aduga vehicle litter shu mi chani ni fu hum doi ni faris case lising ahum ga chawwa trampan si mi amamam na tawbu nate hariba 246 ge group point tor gari tara hura lamba manga hura lamba toramba adugumba mayan no torga laibak thibana gari khara ma phangdabu yawi workshop ta kaida pusalaga thugai ki ba tawgi ba konsa won tholga yon adugumba gi pochu adum leitaba nate aduma koi kanna honajari makhata na tawduna ba koi CCTV gi surveillance am kanna koi henkadale jaga khuding makta aduga common command center koi hanga kana yamna fajana akhoi monitor tawbna khotana yam kanna madugi husiki adune aduga husiki vehicle theft team siga sigi counter tawna police ki team siga tawkanda akhoi 24/7 akhoi kanna work to holi madu hena kanna tawhunna ba so koi hona jage na thamjage number thadaba hek gari illegal gari ke loina far kana seize tawga thame aduga confiscate tawgani aduga che sang yawu singdu dang piba se tharamdaba kolamba adu tawba similarly district atai dosu hairiba same operation se koi sathari
MLA of Sugnu Assembly constituency K. Ranjit has said misusing the law by the workers of the ruling party without any restraint may lead to war. He said this during the 0 hour of the 5th day of the 12th Manipur Legislative Assembly session. Taking the advantage of 0 hour, MLA Ranjit condemned the action by the team led by the president of BJYM in front of the MPCC office. He said with the advancement of news and social media, one can easily access things one said or did. Everyone had witnessed BJYM's workers kicking office gate, beating and kicking the security personnel stationed at the office using offensive words. A team led by the president of BJYM had previously carried out unwanted behavior in front of MPCC office on January 6. Ranjit said Congress also staged a democratic protest against the ruling in the past as it is part of democracy. However, he termed instigating repeatedly to show power as unfortunate, adding that even Union Minister is sentenced to jail if found guilty. MLA Ranjit emphasized on letting the people know that a rule of law exists.
Congress Bhavan ki gate ta kawa changba aduda natana akhoi ki MPCC ki ngak na ba leiriba security sing ichilnau singduna thong lonjan laga irang du tawduna ba haigadra lonjan dana nongmai pari ba security gate ngai baduna madu yona hanjala bhauda chongshal laga madu da kauksan ba chaitum da thomjan ba machin thiba mayam ma akhoi social media da news da loina unarba ngaktane aduna sar masi apai ba government pai ba party duna angam mangam ba pangtau tonoragadi akhoi war gi phimam da lakho gi phimam da leire MPCC gi office ta karida yamna ka hen ba thabak to base masi phatte nungaite akhoi sarkar ama leiri bani ai oiba yai mi oiba yai union minister ba jail changi bani lana toragadi akhoi rules of law lai haibado badu chapchana ai pham thoena khali.
Power Minister T.H. Bishwajit has said Cabinet will decide on dissolving the Laimokong Heavy Fuel Power Project since it is currently non-functional. A new project will be taken up in the same location. Replying to a supplementary question raised by MLA K. Ranjit during the second session of the 12th Manipur Legislative Assembly, Bishwajit said the Laimokong Heavy Fuel Power Project was taken up with a budget of 113 crore 38 lakh rupees in 1996 to supply 36 megawatt of power to the state. So far, 125 crore 38 lakh have been used in the project, he said. Altogether, total of 6 engines are used to run the project run by furnace oil. The oil costs around 7 to 8 rupees per litre when it was under the control of IOC. However, following the control of the oil by IOC in 2013, its cost has been hiked. Hence, the project had to be discontinued as it costs more than 13 rupees to produce 13 units of power, he said. An estimate of around 2 crore 2 lakh rupees will be required to fix the wiring and other parts of the 6 engines. Repair of the engines was not carried on as it was outdated, will not be used often. Minister Bishwajit said the matter to discuss the possibilities of reselling the engines to the company will be discussed in a cabinet meeting. Adding that he even met the chief of the village and an eviction notice was sent to the illegal land encroachers to evict the area as it belongs to the government, Bishwajit said. The location will be used for government projects in the future.
That you report a mother or Moponi Namasi, Haraki President Oyamba, Sri Abdul Kalam, Sangara Moposa Amani, Aduna, Masi Cabinet Putoga, Rishana Malor Kanakari, Kanara Cabinet Mayamgi, Motoramba Motor, the another company that we shall top Sangadra, Natraga, auction motor, Tawadra have to give Makuna, Lemnazarga, Madumayam Tuna, Aduga, an issue with the Masagi, Lamgi, Matangsi, Lemokongsi, Pagi, Honorable, either of House, Yam concern Oba, Hybrid, Machaki, Kalaribo Power Department, Amadi Company, Gisu, concern Oba, Akwigi, Mamindel, Eba Lamni, Maseda, Akwigi, Lariba. Illegal occupancy में हम लाख बदगी ममांगी कोई ले रिबा government दा मुझे तक थोड़े थारकान तकथो मतमदसु अमुकसु ममांगी इकुई कुइद्रिबा था अमगी ममांगदसु लेरमे हाइदना आई इसा पर्टिकुलर चलकान खुनगी निथौजिंग उनरकांदा नखोई सिगे लेबो पोसिंगजे चथोओ अदुगा अखोई मसी अखोई तोवानबा प्रोजेक्ट अमा सेहिबी फुल सिगे लेबि पोसि लेत्रकसु लेगनी हाइदना मखोइदा नोटिस न सिंगबा अखोई रेवेन्यू गी मरी लेनबो अथॉरिटी सिंग अदुगा फॉरेस्ट की अदुगा पावर डिपार्टमेंट गी अमदी कंपनी की लेबो इसा याउजरगा चलकांदा मखोई मीटिंग तौखरे निथौजो अखोइदसु लामे अदुना अखोई मतम खर पिबियो अदु अखोई शिफ्टोनबगी येंगे हाइदना मतम पीरगा लेरि अदुगा मसी लमजे अखोई सोयनमकी गोनबल लीडर हाउस की कंसर्न जो एबनिना अखोई शेप तौरकांदा अतोप प्रोजेक्ट अमदा अखोई सिरिनबगी पोरमा सोयनम थमगनी थमजगे
Food Safety Administration Imphal West, in collaboration with Food Safety and Standards Authority of India, organized an Eat Right Mela at IMA Hall under the theme Eat Safe, Eat Healthy, Eat Sustainable. Deputy Secretary of Health and Family Welfare Sonia Oinam, Designated Officer of Food Safety T. Brozendro Khaba Maite, and FPO of Food Safety CH Sanajauba attended the Mela. Speaking on the occasion, Deputy Secretary of Health and Family Welfare Sonia said, "The food we consume makes the body. Eat Right initiative Eat Right India campaign was launched for a healthy India." Stating that Eat Right Mela is being organized in 16 districts of the state. He said as part of the campaign, Right Mela, walkathon and children's quiz competition was held. Today's Mela aims at educating the people about the advantages and disadvantages of food we consume. Rather than eating food to keep the stomach full, one must eat food to get the nutrients necessary for human body, Sonia said.
Activities exercise unity household chores or whatever form of exercise
Bharatiya Janata Yuva Morcha BJYM filed a complaint at City Police Station last evening against the complaint filed by Manipur Pradesh Congress Committee MPCC against BJYM. A team of BJYM Manipur led by its Vice President Moirangthem Bimol filed a complaint against MPCC at City Police Station at MG Avenue on Thursday around 11 p.m. After filing the complaint, Bimol said BJYM held a democratic protest in front of Congress Bhavan yesterday, condemning the demeaning remark against President Draupadi Murmu. During the protest, some unknown armed men threatened them. Later, a confrontation broke out between both sides, condemning the complaint by MPCC to charge BJYM with different act. He said it is punishable in the law for putting the names of people not related to BJYM. They filed the complaint to take up action against MPCC for supporting the demeaning remarks against the president, Bimol said.
Bharatiya Janata Yuva Morcha amadi BJP ge akhoi team mayam manaraga masum thabak se akhoi da tobo yaroi akhoi Yuva Morcha lai ma khaidi hai de ngasi akhoi na Suna Gandhi magi effigy se akhoi na Congress Bhavan mai thajabani matam aduda akhoi na yamna akhoi di democratic da akhoi na yamna tamthiba mawong da Congress ki moi gi mlanja kha tho aga khulai pai akhoi atina pai akhoi dab tor badagi akhoi si mayam pakhatna kidang akhoi khara inma kaw khara tawre adu makhoi na Congress Bhavan sibu makhoi na mai thado amgadore amadi BJP haibasidi gunajam tawba party ni haida sumaina akhoi da yamna tungan ek mayam panjilaga makhoi na campaign tor masigi against the akhoi na makhoi mathakta akhoi gi rajbatri da president da makhoi na singdaramba yamna usit thoi do adugumba gi mathakta da akhoi na campaign ma akhoi na hoji thaminjabi laksabani.
A team of doctors led by Dr. A.K. Ibohal of Department of Plastic and Reconstructive Surgery, RIAMEI Hospital in Imphal successfully operated and removed a mandible tumor known as amyloblastoma at the hospital. According to a press release issued by medical advisor of RIAMEI and Philip, the operation lasted about 9.5 hours to complete. The mandible tumor was excised and reconstruction done using free fibula flap. A team of doctors comprising of Dr. L. Oken, Dr. Nehar Sinam, Dr. Manish Raj Purohit, Dr. Saimin Tang Haukip, Dr. Y. Ramesh and Dr. Sishi Ilangbam operated on the tumor. During the operation, Professor L. Dibain, Dr. L. Ishori and team administered anesthesia. Kaira Women Multi-Purpose Cooperative Society Limited organized the first Representative General Body Meeting RGB today at Nongpok Ningthau Panthoibi Community Hall at Langdu. The meeting was organized under the supervision of Manipur State Rural Livelihoods Mission. During the meeting, Secretary of Kwamukos as Nganbi talked about finance statement management training, SOP training and other activities undertaken by the Cluster Level Federation CLF. She further gave information on funds and loans sanctioned by the mission for CLF as well as accountant and caretaker of CLF.
Women Multi-Purpose Cooperative Society cluster asida bele tara mari leje akhoi cluster asida bele tara mari leje aduga hobi phawba akhoi SID normal SICD 168 leje.
Later, a meeting on agenda gathered by OB of CLF and its related matters was also held. Now we have a short commercial break. Stay tuned for more updates.
Ruda Academy, affiliated to CBSE Delhi, Thobal Wangmataba, Thobal, Manipur. Admission open for Class 11 Arts and Sciences Stream 2022-23. CBSE Amadi Atopa Board Singda Tamlakpa Satra Singidamak, Makhal Makha Kayagi Khudong Chaba Pizari. School facilities are separate boarding facilities for both boys and girls, vehicle services, NCC classes 6 to 12, art and music classes 2 to 12, special coaching classes for competitive examination. Admission ke aroiba matam 30 July 2022. Form from school counter. Online registration gidamak website www.rudaacademy.com da changbiyo.
Apex Public School, Sans Nagar, Delhi 110084. CBSE affiliated. Admission open for 2022-23 session for classes 5 to 9 and 11 for all streams, science, commerce and humanities. Hostel facilities available for both girls and boys of classes 5 to 9 and 11 at affordable price. Features are highly qualified teaching staff, wide variety of sports activities, audio-visual smart classes, world-class infrastructure. For local information, please contact 9899 699 355.
Welcome back. Prime Minister Narendra Modi today said the ruling NDA has changed the notion that a strong government means it should control everything and everyone and held a spree of sectoral reforms, insisting it has opened up new avenues and given the much required infra push. A strong government does not control everything or control everyone. It controls the system impulse to interfere. It is one that is not restrictive but responsive, he said in his address at the 42nd convocation of Anna University, Tamil Nadu's premier technical university. He said that a strong government does not move into every domain. It limits itself and makes space for people's talents. A strong government's strength relies in its humility to accept that it cannot know or do everything. The Delhi High Court today issued summons to Congress leaders Jairam Ramesh, Pawan Khera and Neta D'Souza in a civil defamation suit filed by Union Minister Smriti Irani of the alleged Goa bar controversy involving her daughter. The case will now be heard on August 18. A bench headed by Justice Mini Pushkarna also directed all respondents to delete the defamatory tweets immediately and issued summons to them for August 18. During the hearing, the court directed Khera to immediately remove defamatory tweets. During the arguments, Smriti Irani, through her counsel, informed the court that her daughter Joyce has no connection to the alleged bar and statements made by Congress leaders are defamatory and sought damages to the tune of ₹2 crores. In its order, Justice Mini Pushkarna directed to remove the posts, videos, tweets, retweets, and more pictures of the plaintiff and her daughter along with the allegations and stop their recirculation. If defendants 1 to 3 fail to comply with the directions within 24 hours of this order, defendants 4 to 6 social media platforms are directed to take down the material. Speaking about the recent Gujarat Hoods tragedy, Congress leader Rahul Gandhi today expressed concern of the business of illicit liquor and drugs in the state and asked which ruling forces are giving protection to the mafias. 42 people from Gujarat, Botat and neighboring Ahmedabad districts have died so far after consuming the toxic liquor on July 25, while 97 people are still admitted to hospital in Bhavnagar, Botat and Ahmedabad, Gujarat. Minister of State for Home Hars Sanghavi has said. Rahul Gandhi tweeted that in dry state Gujarat, many houses were destroyed due to the consumption of illicit liquor and drugs worth billions are also being recovered from there continuously. He also added that it is a matter of great concern on the land of Bapu, Mahatma Gandhi and Sardar Vallabhbhai Patel. 15 key accused, including the one who acquired the chemical and those who sold the liquor to people, have already been arrested in the case. Russia's defense ministry said Ukraine struck a prison in separatist-held territory with US-made HIMARS rockets today, killing 40 Ukrainian prisoners of war and leaving 75 wounded. Reuters could not immediately verify battlefield reports. A missile strike from the US-made multiple-launch rocket system was carried out on a pre-trial detention center in the area of the settlement of Olenivka, where Ukrainian military prisoners of war, including fighters from the Azov battalion, are being held, the defense ministry said. As a result of the strike, 40 Ukrainian prisoners of war were killed and 75 wounded, and 8 prison staff were also injured, it added. Before we end the bulletin, let's look at the top news headlines once again. That's all for today. Thank you for joining us. Have a great evening.